Okay, the stream has started. Twitch has accepted the stream. YouTube has accepted the stream. Facebook has accepted the stream. When the timer says on the air, you are on the air, okay?
Yep.
You want to get shared up first?
No, I'll share it up as I go.
Well, that would mean you can't look at the screen, so you don't know when the show starts.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Because I'll wait until my show starts, and then I'll share it.
All right, watch the timer. Boop.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mick's World. Today I'll be taking phone calls at 716-400-0738 and reading your comments and answering them the best I can. Give me 1 second. Answering them the best I can. Give me 1 second. That's turned off. And that's turned off. Thank you. There we go. We should be good to go now. So, again, the number is 716-400-0738. For our phone, if you want to call in and discuss anything, if you want to comment, and we're gonna hopefully have a blast of a show. First off, I'm gonna put this as an open challenge to anybody on Think Twice Radio. Last February in 2024, I did a show at 1,900 plus viewers. I challenge all Think Twice Radio personalities to try to beat my number. There has been a few that have came close, but I challenge everybody. I'm giving you that challenge. If you can beat me, I'll be more than happy to lose that spot. But I'll tell you right now, I don't think it's going to happen. So, again, I'll continue sharing later. So, the sales tax in Erie County is 8.75%. New York State takes the 8.25, and Erie County takes the 0.5, takes like the 50 cents that they add on. That is not done in every county. It's only an Erie County tax that was set by the Erie County executive. Whoever he is. I can't remember his name. And the fact that it's cheaper to buy stuff in other counties makes it worthwhile to get out of Erie County and check your stuff. Honestly. But on top of that, hopefully I'm taking next week off to do a getaway. And what was I going to say? Oh, but the following week will be Nickel City Caged Warfare on Saturday or Sunday. It is all matches in a steel cage. Hopefully I'll be able to get the owner-operator of Nickel City Wrestling or one of the other people involved to come on and talk about the show. So who do we got that wants to ask questions, comments, or anything, please? I'm waiting. Dun, 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 dun. And while I'm waiting, I'm just going to share this with a few more people. Dun, dun, dun. And I know my shows are boring.
Good old Mick's World.
Yeah. It's a good thing I just ignore everything he puts up there, huh?
Yeah.
because he doesn't have an idea of what he's talking about. I wish he'd stop sending useless crap to my show. But on top of that, sorry for my little tangent. But like I was saying, there's going to be Cage Warfare. Joe D's Toy Show is this weekend. I think it's Sunday at the American Legion Post on Ward Road. If you'd like to check it out, he donates half his proceeds to Variety Club. Actually, he'll also be doing a TV spot. Wait, give me a second. Who is Zandra Lee?
I'll send it to you.
And how close is she to NCS championship?
I should have written NCW.
NCW. Oh, Zandra Lee. Okay. Zandra Lee is the she's taking on the current Nickel City Women's Champion. She's tried to do this on numerous occasions, and she was supposed to be in a match last show, but the I can't think of her name right now. But she was jumped by the champion and put out of action for one show. She's coming back, and it's going to be in a cage match, ladies and gentlemen. So we are talking, honestly talking straight up, a war. There's going to be other shows. Are you trying to find the Nickel City page?
I found it. I was just looking to see what it's like.
And we're going to have different matches going on. There will be an open challenge match for the Nickel City Tag Team Championship. It will be Dangerous Game versus, I don't know who they're planning on taking on. Shadowcat Jr. versus Milliman will be in the cage for the Nickel City Silver Linings Championship. On top of that, we'll have I think it's Jake Payne versus the heavyweight champion, the Latin Soldier, in the cage. And we'll have a few other matches that they're working on getting announced. But so we got a lot of things going on, guys. We've got a show that UPW is putting together, a show this Saturday at their new facility at the mall. On top of that, we have, like I said, we've got a few other things going on. So we'll see how things work out. Again, the number is 716-400-0738. If you'd like to call in, you're more than welcome. Let's see. So we've got, like I said, those are a couple of the matches for Cage Warfare. Hello, Kelly, my sweetie. There's a few other things going to be going down. Hopefully, either, if I check my calendar just to make sure, the 14th, 20, hopefully maybe the 28th, I'm going to have Kelly on doing tarot card readings again. I still have to ask her. You know, I haven't asked her yet, so we'll have to see what she says. She'll probably tell me no. You know how it is. You try to get people to come on and do your shows, and they're busy doing other things. But I'm gonna catch hell for that. I know it. Maybe I'll try to see if Deadpool's gonna be in the area, and he can maybe pop in for the show. Also, okay, so she confirmed it right there, guys. You see it. She says she's gonna come on the 28th to read tarot cards. So what else we got going on? Like I said, I'm going to do a public service announcement. Be careful. The Girl Scouts are out selling Girl Scout cookies. So all you Girl Scout cookie addicts, your dealers and your pushers are going to be out and rampant soon. You know, that's one addiction that you can just, there's no rehab for it. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no rehab for Girl Scout cookies. I already told him I will not be on next Friday. Or maybe I will be, I don't know. Depends. Depends if I take a computer and decide to do a show from our hotel. Maybe.
Interesting.
Hey, everybody else does one. Perhaps. I don't think he's got the balls to leave a comment on my show. Plus, I got him blocked, so he can't really comment on my show.
Oh.
And I say it straight out. He ain't got the balls. I've invited him on numerous times before I blocked him, so he hasn't got the guts to do it. Mm. So we'll see how things are going to go. On top of that, we have, like I said, this Saturday is UPW's event. Next Saturday, next Sunday, well, I won't be online, but we know that, hopefully. What else was I going to say? Then there's also, hang on a second. Oh, I forgot the biggest thing. On March 14th, there is going to be a lunar eclipse, which will also cause the moon to turn blood red, a blood moon. If you get a chance to be out, let's do that. I'm not sure how well it's going to be seen because as the last lunar eclipse we had, Mother Nature decided she was going to put clouds up. Ask me, I tried to shoot it a lot. I spent a whole long time. We're going to off of Niagara Falls Boulevard for a getaway. There's a few other different things going on, but hopefully I'm waiting for confirmation on a few different things. Oh, Snuggle and Love is having their Easter party March 29th, I think it is. 28th or 29th. I think it's the 29th. Or the 30th, whenever before Easter falls. I don't even know when Easter is, so 28th. Okay. Wait, it can't be the 28th because that's a Friday. March 28th is a Friday. Unless you don't want to do my radio show. I can see how that is. Okay, so what do we got going on? There was a memorial service for CJ. Huh?
Let's see here.
Now it's Saturday then. Oh, you mean TJ? That's been a while. And yes, he did. TJ did pass away at 3:30 in the morning on Sunday. On New Year's Day, the morning of New Year's Day. So, like I said, TJ, you're missed. Hopefully, you're watching my show. If not, then I know you're probably up there playing, doing whatever, feeling good, being strong, beating a lot of people at building Legos. But on top of everything else we've got going on I will try to give you guys an idea of what's going on for Western New York superheroes and cosplayers. Also, I will try to get you an update on upcoming dates for Western New York Deadpool. I haven't taken any real pictures with the Nikon P1000, which does have a 3000 millimeter zoom on it.
3,000.
Yep.
Wow.
So technically, I could stand on your front porch and read your neighbor's newspaper across the way.
Wow.
But we do have that camera. Be honest with you, that camera's heavy, so I have to put it on a tripod so I can steady it. Mm-hmm. I haven't really taken it out, but I do plan on taking it out when the weather gets warmer. Hmm. I don't know, because I bet you God and everybody's going to try to be out there for that at the falls. It's going to be packed. We'll see. We'll see how things work. Because I'm actually thinking about setting up a camera down there and setting it up for timed interval shots. But we'll see. Oh. But also, yeah, that is another thing that you might want to check out on your camera, Richard.
Interval.
Yeah. There's a feature on the Nikon, which is a timer release that will shoot pictures for you on a timer. Like you can set the number of pictures, how many seconds in between the pictures. I just lost my freaking train of thought, but that's nothing different.
Oh, how to use a timer, an interval timer.
You can set the time you want it to start, the time you want it to end. Also, how many photos you want to take, how much time in between photos, and then just when the camera's inner clock comes to the time, it'll start. I don't know. I really don't know if it's on your your brand, but you'd have to take a look.
I will.
But again, that may actually be an automatic feature because it does autofocus and everything. So, but I was informed recently that some of my photos will be back up at the VA hospital, hopefully by this week, or hopefully they were either up today or they will be going up by Monday. So I'll let you know if they made it there, guys. I submitted a few photos that I thought were really cool. We'll see how things go. On top of everything else, I will be trying to do, I'm actually going to be setting up to do photos of hopefully the Western New York cosplay, superheroes and cosplayers in the spring. But I do want to give a shout out to a group we work with, the Fantastic Friends. They did a really good job working on their cosplay costumes. And I want to give a shout out to the individual who has done a lot of legwork for that, which is Anthony Provolone, who has helped these kids learn how to create cosplay costumes. Also, a shout out to Mark Mandela for setting up the idea for the classes and being there to help these special needs kids and adults with their costumes. And I also want to give a shout out to all my costume creators, the people that go out and make their cosplays. There are a few ones that I want to give a shout out to. like Anthony Provolone, and a few others. On top of, let's see, there's Anthony Provolone, there's Angela, I can't pronounce her last name, but also remember, people, and I'm going to give you a little professional hint. If you're shooting a person in a fursuit, do not use a flash, because their eyepieces, if you use a flash, that light bounces around inside of their head, their fursuit head, and the screens on that they use for eyes it makes it hard for them to be able to focus afterwards. And check out, keep an eye on your local cosplay community, your local furry community, most of your local volunteer groups, and keep an eye out on the SPCA. I've seen some dogs that really need adoption, some cats that really need adoption. Also, there is a few other places. There's a rescue called Buddies. I can't think of the name. Well, there's a rescue for a dog place that does rescues. And then also, but be sure, if you get a chance, look on Facebook, look up Silver Linings for Pit Bulls. They are a local dog rescue who rescues dogs that rescue dogs from out of state, and they put them up for adoption. They also have a lot of things. Hopefully within in a couple weeks, I'll be able, or hopefully next month, I got to make a message. I have to message somebody to see about them coming on via Zoom to show off some of their adopted doggies, or dogs that are available for adoption. But on top of everything else, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still waiting for somebody to call in. The number is 716-400-0738. And I'm going to say this, and I hope that a lot of people did not end up with, when we got the snow melt, or when we got the melt for the early spring, that they did not get flooded. So, let's see where else we got going on. Tried to draw this out, guys. I'm sorry. Make this last a little bit longer than my last show. So, what am I going to talk about next? You know what? Forget it. I'm going to actually talk about something that's of my interest. And to answer the question from Think Twice Radio, I have not added anything to my knife collection as of yet, but I plan on finding more and adding more. What? All the hunting seasons have been closed for now. The next one opens in, I think, September. And that's going to be small game. Small game will run September to November 17th. And then big game opens. When big game opens, you will have bow. Well, actually, small game and bow will be open. You'll have bow, you'll have big game, you'll have a late bow. And during late bow, you'll have crossbow. You can do crossbow. Also, there's turkey season. And you got small game. I looked it up actually recently. If you're going to get there is no more, and I say this straight up, there is no more sportsman's license. You have to buy each license separately. And the prices vary depending on your age and any tips on where to watch curling? Yeah, at the Buffalo Curling Club. The veterans will be there during the weekend, but that's for the veterans. And don't be scared to take your hunter safety course. It's not going to, they can't eat you and they can't bite you. But But I'm gonna say this straight up. What was I gonna say? Oh, hey Deadpool, I figured you'd be able to catch up with me home. Are you home or are you still out and on the road? I'm assuming you're home since you logged in, or at a nice hotel room, comfortable and peaceful and quiet. But no, don't worry about taking your hunter safety course. It will. A lot of it is on thing. I'm near Andover, Ohio. Did you do what I think you did? Did you make another trip to Michigan and burn out your driving time? Do you have any new lightsabers for sale, Deadpool? Think Twice Radio would like to know. Truck broke down. I had to get it fixed. Lost a day. Oh my God, that's not fun. So, we'll see how things going on. So, as things get better, we'll see what's going on. But again, like I said, Joe D's Toy Show is coming up. It's March 9th at the American Legion Post in Sanborn on Ward Road. I'm not sure of the address. I'll get my brain to work in a few minutes. But we'll see how things go. I got to charge up my sabers and get them ready to go. No, we're not doing that because I'm going to curling. I'm going to go to curling, which technically is more exciting for me than going and seeing the same vendors over and over again. But, we'll see how things. What happens if you have an electric vehicle and you're stuck in you die. Let's be honest, you die. That's straight up and honest. Your battery will croak and you will die before they get to you because you're going to deplete your battery. And on top of that, an electric vehicle only gives you so many miles to drive before you have to recharge it. And if we're talking recharge prices, we're talking lots of money in some places. And then you have to hope that your car will make it to the to a recharge point. They've been adding more and more, but prices are going to be astronomical. So we'll see what happens. So on top, let's see. We've covered electric vehicles that will kill you in the snow. We've covered Deadpool having sabers. We've covered Zandra Lee from Nickel City Wrestling. We've covered where I'm going to be next week, and we're getting close to. I'm running out of topics. We covered that Deadpool was in Ohio. He's trying to get his stuff straight. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I want to give a shout out to the Valkyrie Film Festival. It is a film festival that is run by Greg Lamberson's daughter and wife. It is for female producers, directors, to have a film festival just for them. Damn, you got busy. Did you break it again? Talk about the Maycon we are doing and what happens there. If I talked about Anime North, I'd be on here until doomsday. But it's going to be huge, guys. Let's just put it this way. It will be huge. Maybe if he unfriended me and blocked me because I'm not. Oh, okay. What was I saying? It's going to be huge. I'm hopefully if I can't get Shadowcat on, I'll talk a little bit about the Nickel City show on the what day is it? On the 21st, but then I will show pictures from last year's Anime North if we can figure out how to do that one. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff. I'll show you the pictures of what it looks like set up, but nobody in the building. And then I'll show you some pictures that I took of different cosplayers. You will be amazed. Let's hope it works. Hopefully it'll work this time, because the last time I tried, everything kept messing up. Hopefully things will work out. We'll see how things go. But we're talking Anime North, guys. Anime North is... No, he's not. He thinks he is, but he's not. He keeps saying he's going to go, but then he tells me when I call him that he doesn't want to drive up there by himself because he's worried because of his health. So we'll see how things go. But let's get down to business, guys. First off, there is going to be different. Anime North is a whole different monster than local conventions around here. You're talking 30 to 40,000 people in a 3-day weekend. Plus, that's not even, I don't even think that counts the vendors that are outside, like the food vendors, and the people who just bring their cars to the convention to get let people take pictures with them. There is indoor and outdoor photo shoots at Anime North. You can always catch if you ask a cosplayer at Anime North if you can take their picture and they say yes, I guarantee you will have an experience of your life. You'll have different vendors. You'll have different artists. We have Artist Alley. We have a hopefully Robot Wars will be there again. There is a Lego area. There is a Gundam area. They usually offer a Gundam build workshop. There'll be manga and all types of stuff there, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. There will be all types of stuff there. You will find people selling knives and swords. You will find people selling manga. You will find people selling different anime, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, different kinds of cards, Magic, things that you can't really comprehend will be there. So we're gonna see how things go. What else do we got going on? Why are you picking on him, Kelly? You know he's going to just turn around and pick on you. So, what do we got here? I get another. I'm getting poked. I'll have to fix that later. I wish I can see how much I have in that box now, lol. I hope my taxes come back before then, too. Me too. What do we got here? At Anime North, the following is scheduled. Landon McDonald, known for his role as something in the Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of that because I don't. I can't read and I can't pronounce the Japanese and names like that. Okay, so now let's see where I was at. Those are actually the voice actors that will be showing up, which reminds me, a certain individual that me and Kelly knows if we ran that by her, she would kill us because I know she wants to go. But we got to remember to pick her something up, which we will. We've got a couple other things going on. Hopefully, oh, never mind. My brain. No, he doesn't come. He doesn't come to Anime North, but he will be. He will be around for a couple other events. I know that they plan on going to Nickel City Con and another convention in Toronto. Speaking of conventions in Toronto, check them out if you get a chance. Check out your local conventions like Joe D's Toy Show, Nickel City Con, Flower City Comic Con, and UbiCon, which is coming up in April. Also, on top of that, UbiCon's coming up, and I have it on a good source saying that VillaCon will be later this year in September. I don't know if we're going. They don't usually take in the Western New York superheroes and cosplayers. That's one of the cons that Mark doesn't do. He's also got plans. I will be at Syracuse Collectors Con the last weekend of the month. That is from Deadpool. So anybody in the Syracuse area who's listening, make sure you check out Deadpool's booth at the Syracuse Collectors Con. He will be set up to take pictures and some interesting stuff. We'll see what's going on. They invite me. Yes, I'm glad they invite you because I like going to it. It may just be a one-day convention, but it's fun. Especially when I get to walk around with Deadpool and take pictures. And we get to show other people up. So we'll see how things go. But guys, I'm starting to get a dry mouth. So I'm going to give you guys my favorite thing. His laser printer. Laser printer or laser engraver. But again, like I said, I'm going to start to wrap this show up, guys. 3D laser printer. You mean his 3D printer? Yeah. That is done. He's got an engraver, yes, but he also has a 3D printer too, which is kind of cool. Because that uses a plastic filament that is heated to form the characters and stuff. But like I said, we're getting close. Well, it's got 22 minutes left, so let's see what I can crack out for a few more minutes. What do we got going on? My phone's buzzing at me. Oh, what the heck? I got a message. There is a 104-year-old World War II veteran who is looking for birthday cards from around the world. At 104 and he's still a survivor of World War II? The man deserves every card you can send him, people. Make sure he gets them. Send them to him. Make the man happy. We don't know how much longer he'll hold out. He could be 105. But I think, if I'm correct, the Guinness Book of World Record just gave a lady from China she just set the record of being 108 years old I don't know what the old record was, but that's a record, people. But you got to figure they live long. They live long and prosper. We'll leave it at that. But I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Be safe, be strong. See ya.